If you still think Walmart is the cheapest place and Amazon always wins on convenience, get ready to change your mind. Aldi is quietly doing something nobody saw coming. Selling better stuff at lower prices and absolutely crushing both giants, all without any loud advertising. Items that cost you double on Amazon show up here at prices that will literally make your jaw drop. And the craziest part? Most shoppers have no clue. Today you're going to find out why Aldi is completely flipping the consumer game in a way hardly anyone talks about. You'd be awesome if you hit that like button. 1. School and office supplies. Always cheaper than the competition. If you ever thought Walmart or Amazon had the best deals on school supplies, Aldi is about to blow your mind. In reality, this is the category where Aldi has such a massive edge that many parents and students switch their go-to store the moment they compare prices. Little things like notebooks, highlighters, laptop sleeves, or bento lunchboxes are exactly where Aldi creates huge price gaps. A 3-pack of notebooks costs just a few bucks, meaning each one is cheaper than even the best online coupon you can find. A laptop sleeve that tons of people buy on Amazon for over $20 shows up at Aldi for about 1/3 of that. And the fabric is still sturdy, and the zipper still glides smoothly. The magic is in how Aldi picks products. They don't throw 10 different options at you to make you confused. They only keep the truly good ones. Solid materials, fair price, and perfect for what most students actually need. That lean approach lets them order in giant quantities and cut costs to an unbelievable level. Every back-to-school season, pencil cases, planners, backpacks, and highlighter sets become quiet bestsellers, grabbed by families long before anyone even thinks about Target or Walmart. Even better, these items aren't just cheap, they look great too. Soft colors and cute but simple designs that work for kids and adults who love minimalist style. When you read buyer comments, tons of people say they were shocked. I thought cheap meant flimsy, but after using it for a while, they found Aldi stuff holds up just as well as big-name brands. 2. Tons of deals you can only get in store. One of the secrets that lets Aldi beat both Walmart and Amazon is keeping certain deals only for people who actually walk into the store. These prices never show up on the website, never run in ads, and aren't even in the weekly flyer. You have to step inside, walk past the simple shelves, and suddenly spot something so cheap you have to look twice to make sure you read it right. These surprise deals are usually everyday essentials every family needs. Storage trays, laptop bags, foldable phone stands, kitchen tools, mops, or organizing racks. Items that cost over $20 on Amazon can be $7–10 at Aldi, with perfectly fine quality. The difference comes from how Aldi works. No platform fees, no fancy online photos, and no third-party cuts, so they can slash prices deeper and still make money. Another thing that makes these deals special is the surprise factor. You never know what Aldi is putting out this week. That creates the same excitement as a flash sale, first come, first served. And since the items are only around for a short time, people decide fast. Regular customers call them little store treasures. And that's why so many people visit Aldi every week. Not because they need something specific, but just to see what new, cheap, awesome thing showed up today. It's a brilliant strategy that builds loyalty in a way Walmart and Amazon struggle to match, even though they're way bigger. 3. Quality checks right there in the store. One of the reasons Aldi builds stronger trust than Amazon, and even Walmart, is how they handle quality control inside the store itself. Aldi doesn't just rely on online reviews or feedback after the sale. They actively inspect products the moment they hit the shelf. That means everything you see has already passed a real-life filter, not just the supplier's description. As a result, the chance of buying a lemon drops dramatically, especially for household items or small gadgets that often have defects. Customers constantly test things on the spot too. You can open the box, feel the material, check how solid it is, or even plug it in and try it with help from the staff. Nobody gets annoyed or stops you, because Aldi knows that letting people check thoroughly before buying reduces problems for everyone. In fact, this makes many shoppers feel way safer than buying online, where you only see pictures and hope the real thing looks the same. The power of in-store testing is even greater because Aldi keeps the selection tiny. When each category has only 1 or 2 options instead of dozens like at Walmart, Staff have the time and ability to check quality properly. If something's wrong, they can fix it immediately instead of letting a bunch of bad units slip through. That hands-on, transparent approach is why Aldi has become the trusted spot for small but durable everyday items. Another cool part, you get to judge with your own hands and eyes, pick it up, open it, and compare it to the one next to it. No scrolling through hundreds of reviews, no worrying the ad photo is prettier than reality. That makes buying decisions easier and way more accurate. 4. They only sell what customers actually need. One of the strategies that sets Aldi completely apart from Walmart and Amazon is how they choose products. Instead of displaying thousands of items that leave shoppers exhausted and confused, Aldi only keeps the things that are truly essential and best suited to what most people need. When you walk into the store, you're not overwhelmed by dozens of nearly identical options. You immediately see carefully selected items, great price, reliable quality, and easy to use in everyday life. This approach sounds simple, but the results are amazing. By focusing on far fewer products, Aldi can negotiate better with suppliers, order in massive quantities, and keep costs incredibly low. The result? Prices that are noticeably lower than Walmart, which has to carry a huge range of items, or Amazon, where warehouse and shipping costs drive prices up significantly. Aldi doesn't try to sell everything. They only focus on the items that deliver real value to customers. Because the selection is so streamlined, almost everything you see on Aldi's shelves is a safe, smart choice. A storage tray, a laptop bag, a two-tier shelf, or a bottle of laundry detergent, every single one has been chosen to fit the needs of the majority. No long hesitation, no fear of buying the wrong thing. That feeling of shopping relief is something modern consumers love but rarely get. Interestingly, this minimal approach doesn't make Aldi boring at all. On the contrary, every week they bring in new items, but only the ones that are truly useful, practical, or highly convenient. Customers feel comfortable while shopping and always have a reason to come back. That's something Walmart and Amazon struggle to achieve because they offer too many choices and easily overwhelm people with information overload. 5. New items every single week. What keeps loyal customers coming back and attracts new ones is Aldi's every week a surprise product rotation. Unlike Walmart or Amazon, where the inventory feels pretty much the same all the time, Aldi constantly changes what's on the shelves. One week it's phone stands, the next it's water flossers, then two-tier shelves, kitchen rugs, Bluetooth keyboards, or even cucumber-scented candles. This constant change turns every visit into a little treasure hunt. Most of these items are limited stock. Something can be everywhere this week and completely gone the next. That scarcity means you can't hesitate too long. If you spot a 7 or 8 laptop bag and think about it, chances are it won't be there next week. Aldi knows consumer psychology very well. When a great, cheap, useful item is only available for a short time, people decide fast. Having fresh items every week also makes the store feel alive and exciting. Many people drop by just to see what's new, even without a shopping list, and end up taking home something useful at an amazing price. Walmart and Amazon can't create that same excitement because they're too big, and changes aren't surprising enough. Another cool thing, almost all the weekly specials are super practical. Kitchen tools, organizing items, office supplies, small tech gadgets, things you didn't know you needed until you see them and think, that's exactly what I've been looking for. The combination of usefulness and rock-bottom prices turns Aldi's weekly drops into something a lot of people look forward to. Please like this video if any of this surprised you. 6. Small household items, Aldi's superpower. One of Aldi's biggest strengths, and the category where Walmart and Amazon really can't compete, is small household goods. We're talking everyday stuff like metal trash cans, spray mops, phone holders, collapsible dish racks, two-tier shelves, kitchen mats, or even mini Bluetooth keyboards. The reason is simple. Small household items don't need fancy packaging, don't take up much storage space, and don't cost much to transport. Amazon has to add shipping and handling fees, while Walmart needs a lot of floor space to display everything. Aldi skips almost all of those costs thanks to their super simple stores. Products are often displayed straight from the supplier's carton, and they only bring in the items that customers actually buy the most. That's why prices for small household goods at Aldi are shockingly low. A sturdy metal trash can for just $9 or $10, while the same thing on Amazon easily goes over $20. A spray mop with a washable pad for around $14, way cheaper than similar models elsewhere. And it's not just cheap, the quality is solid. You can pick it up, feel how sturdy it is, test it right in the store, and make a decision based on real touch and feel, something online shopping can't offer. Simple items like phone stands or two-tier organizers become favorites for tons of people because they're durable, compact, and do exactly what they're supposed to do. 7. Exclusive items you won't find at Walmart. One of Aldi's quietest but most powerful weapons is its exclusive products that simply don't exist at Walmart, Target, or any online platform. These aren't just rebranded generics. Aldi handpicks every item, works directly with manufacturers, and gets them on the shelf incredibly fast, creating a unique feel that the big chains can't copy. What makes Aldi exclusives so appealing is how simple and practical they are. It could be a minimalist clock with built-in wireless charging, a tiny corner shelf for the kitchen, or a laptop sleeve in elegant colors. They're never heavily advertised, yet they hit everyday needs perfectly. Compact, good-looking, durable, and priced fairly. The biggest difference from Walmart is the built-in scarcity. When Aldi releases an exclusive item, it's only available for a limited time. Once it's gone, it might disappear for months or never come back. That turns every shopping trip into a little adventure. You're not just grocery shopping, you're discovering something special. These exclusives also have their own distinct style. Modern colors, clean designs, and materials sturdy enough for years of daily use. Aldi knows their customers don't want over-the-top features. They want something reliable that just works. The combination of great price and thoughtful design makes people come back the moment a new season starts, hoping to grab the next exclusive. That's exactly why these exclusive items give Aldi such a clear edge. They're not just cheap, they make you feel like you own something not everyone has. In today's world, that little touch of uniqueness is often what brings shoppers back again and again. 8. No hidden price inflation like Amazon. A lot of people think they're getting the best deal on Amazon, but the reality is much messier. On online marketplaces, prices are quietly pushed up by things customers never see. Seller advertising fees, warehouse storage costs, platform fees, and fancy packaging designed to look premium. Aldi takes a completely different path. They don't rely on hundreds of small third-party sellers, don't pay for algorithm ads, and don't waste money storing items for months. Products go straight from the manufacturer to the store through an extremely simple process with almost no middlemen. Thanks to this ultra-lean model, small everyday items, storage trays, metal trash cans, drawer organizers, laptop bags, become Aldi's superpower. Things you see on Amazon for $18–25 regularly show up at Aldi for $7–14. Not because the quality is worse, but because Aldi doesn't have to pay any of those invisible extra fees to get the product to you. They strip away every unnecessary cost, so the final price isn't weighed down by things you never asked for. Another big difference, Aldi doesn't play the make-it-look luxurious game. You won't find elaborate boxes or glossy marketing campaigns. Products are often displayed right in the shipping carton, skipping extra handling steps. It might not feel as fancy as unboxing an Amazon package, but the payoff is obvious. Lower prices, more practical items, and total transparency. 9. The Aisle of Shame. If there's one spot that makes Aldi completely different from every other supermarket, it's the famous Aisle of Shame. The moment you step into it, you instantly forget what you originally came to the store for. The name sounds funny, but this aisle is pure heaven for bargain hunters because you never know what treasure you'll find. A super convenient phone stand for your phone, a spray mop, a clock with built-in wireless charging. Anything can suddenly appear at a price that makes you stop and double-check the tag. What makes the Aisle of Shame so addictive is the constant surprise. Every single week, Aldi stocks it with brand new items. No fixed theme, just random things that somehow solve real-life problems for tons of families. You walk in for milk and eggs, and you walk out with a cool household gadget you didn't even know you needed. Unlike Walmart, where everything stays the same year-round, the Aisle of Shame works on a here today, gone tomorrow model. Each product is only around for a very short time, and once it's sold out, it usually never comes back. That light scarcity turns every visit into a little adventure. It feels like you've stumbled upon a limited edition seasonal find. After experiencing that rush a few times, tons of people start coming to Aldi every week just to see what's new in the aisle of shame. On top of the crazy low prices, most items there actually turn out to be better quality than you'd expect. You can pick them up, test them, feel how they work, and decide right then and there. That hands-on certainty makes the aisle of shame way more trustworthy than most online deals that only show you photos and reviews. 10. Fewer products on purpose, so prices stay low. One thing many people don't notice when they walk into Aldi is how light the shelves feel compared to other supermarkets. You won't see long aisles with dozens of options for the same thing. Instead, each category only has a handful of carefully chosen items. That simple trick is the real secret behind Aldi's ability to keep prices rock bottom while still offering reliable quality. Too many choices can actually make shopping tiring. Compare this. Would you rather stand in front of 40 different shampoos at Walmart or walk up to a small, neat section at Aldi with just a few proven winners? Aldi knows that, so instead of spreading themselves thin, they focus only on the products that give the best performance for the price. Every single item on the shelf earned its spot. Less risk of buying the wrong one, and no endless hesitation. Having a smaller range also lets Aldi work much smarter with suppliers. Instead of ordering small amounts of lots of different items, they place huge orders for their core products and get much better wholesale prices. Lower cost in, easier to keep the retail price low without hurting profit. Even better, with fewer items to manage, Aldi can control quality much more tightly. Staff know every product inside out. They understand the strengths and weaknesses, and they hear customer feedback directly. If something isn't working anymore, they can swap it for a better version quickly and easily. That flexibility keeps quality consistent and builds real trust with shoppers. When you put all these smart, lean strategies together, it's clear Aldi isn't trying to be the biggest store. They just want to be the smartest. Low prices, carefully chosen products, tight quality control, and fresh surprises every week make every trip worth it. If you want to save money and still bring home things that are actually useful and well-made, Aldi is the place. The more you shop there, the more you realize you've been missing out. Which part of this video surprised you the most?